I'm gonna cover. So now I'm gonna cover put the top on the pan, and what that's gonna do is that's gonna get the potatoes nice and tender, quick. Again, y'all, here I go with the paper towel, you heard? Word up. And we just sit that on top like so. And while our food is cooking and coming to a final prep, that's when we start the cleanup process. You know? So that's the meal for tonight. Let me see what kind of vegetable, because I didn't grab anything from the supermarket on my way home tonight. I almost ran late getting my son. I got him on time though, but we didn't stop nowhere. So let me see what I got. Give me a second, y'all. So I'm not gonna dig through the whole fridge or the freezer, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to show you, and I don't have that much left, y'all, but there we go. This is my favorite right here. Yes, I was. Yeah, I've been cooking. Oh, I want to say this too, right? I'm glad you asked that question. Were you a cook at the time of your arm wound? Yes, I was. I've been cooking for a minute too, y'all. Let me make that known. So let me give you a little history on my background. I appreciate you. I knew it. So let me give you a little history real quick, right? So growing up, I grew up in a single parent home, right? Raised by my mother. So with that being the case, it automatically made me a latchkey child, okay? So, you know, I had to prepare a lot of meals for myself, like let's say after school or what have you. So, and like anything else, we make mistakes, we overcook, we burn things, we undercook and all this, and excuse me. So I learned how to cook through trial and error, you know, and gotten better over time, you know, with getting feedback, of course, from the women in my family, and not just my mother. Speaking of home cooked meals, I grew up in a family where home cooked meals was a very, very, very common way, right? So when I grew up, McDonald's, anything fast food, that was a privilege. That, you know, I had to earn that. You know what I'm saying? I had to do good for like however many weeks, and then, you know, I had the opportunity to, you know, so it benefited me right now, you know, that type of upbringing, because again, I value that home cooked meal, y'all, you know, and the women in my family cook very well, you know what I'm saying? So, and I know good food, believe me, I know good food. You know, when we talk about the tenderness of such and all that, like, I know good food, you feel me? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I grew up not just my own cooking, but just paying attention and being around the women in my family and seeing what they were doing. You know, I wasn't sitting there underneath their armpit watching them cook and all that, but You know what I'm saying? I mean, you see it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's, yeah. I did. I saw it. And yeah. So, like I said, I was a latchkey child. So, I made burgers. I fried hot dogs and all these type of things. I cooked a lot of eggs and, the beginning start of me cooking for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I just got better, over time. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, where I learned how to cook rice when I was incarcerated. I was up north, and prior to that, I don't recall me cooking rice. But when I went up north, and I was at the time when I first ever cooked rice, I was in Clinton, Dannemora, Clinton, Maine, to be exact. But it's a cooking facility. Excuse me, that's a cooking facility, and yeah. So I just included that because that was later on in my life to where I got better at cooking rice. So I just wanted to mention that. You dig?